Hey guys, this is Miss Stratton, and this is going to be the first set of notes that we're taking for our human body unit. If you have not already set your notebook up for Cornell Notes, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget to include your title, your LEQ, and divide your page into your skinny and your fat column. Now remember that your skinny column is for your main ideas and your fat column is for bigger concepts. So let's go ahead and start with your lesson essential question. So the lesson essential question for this unit is, how do systems of the human body work together? So we're going to be getting some information about those today, and we'll talk a little bit more about how they work together later. Okay, so the first system we're looking at is the nervous system. Now, the nervous system is really important. It controls all of your body's functions. It senses and recognizes information from inside and outside the body. So not only is it controlling things that you're aware of, like, hey, I want to grab this cup. It's also reminding your heart to beat and your lungs to breathe and your blood to circulate and do all of those things. The main parts of the nervous system are your brain, your nerves, which are running all throughout your body, and the spinal cord, which is really just a big bundle of nerves moving down the middle of your body. Your brain helps you to move around. It helps you to sense things from your environment and countless other things. Like I mentioned earlier, there are lots of things that we realize that our brain is doing, but there are even more things that we don't realize that our brain is doing. All right, the next system that we're looking at is the skeletal system. And the skeletal system supports and protects your body parts. It helps you to maintain homeostasis, and it helps you to make red blood cells. I bet you didn't know that your blood cells are actually made inside of your bones. That's kind of crazy. Let's go back to maintaining homeostasis. All that really means is that it helps your body to maintain appropriate levels. So it helps your body to make sure it's adequately hydrated. It helps your body to make sure that it has, all the conditions it needs to thrive. So, the main parts that your skeletal system is made up of are bones, which are, the things you're aware of, the bones in your arm, your rib cage, your skeleton, all those things. Cartilage, which is sort of the soft stuff in between our bones, and also connective tissues. So all those things that help connect our bones together. The function is to help support your body parts, to support your body during movement, and to help protect your major organs. If your brain was just in a sack of skin, your body would not be in very good shape to protect itself. So those are really important things that the skeletal system does. The next system we're looking at is your muscular system. Obviously, your muscles help you move, and they also help move materials throughout your body. Um, the main things we're looking at are muscles, tendons, ligaments, and the muscles in your organs. You probably don't think of your muscles as being part of your organs, but they are. Um, Things like your throat is made up of muscles, helps that food move throughout your body. And I'm not going to expect you to know specific muscles, nor am I going to expect you to know specific bones, but just know what the large groups of organs are in those body systems. So the muscular system helps you move things throughout your body, maintain homeostasis. And also, you should know that the skeletal muscles work in pairs. One contracts as the other returns to its original length. So there's always a push and a pull. Next, we have your respiratory system. The respiratory system helps you put oxygen in your body and moves carbon dioxide throughout your body. The respiratory system is made up of your lungs, your nasal passages, your throat, your nose, all those things that help you breathe. And your respiratory system helps you to breathe so that you can sustain life. If you don't breathe, you stop living. So, next we have your circulatory system. We're also going to call it your cardiovascular system. So the circulatory system carries blood and nutrients to all the cells of the body and carries waste away from the cells. So it's taking out things like carbon dioxide. We all know that when we breathe out carbon dioxide, and that carbon dioxide is actually coming from your cells. The things that make up the circulatory system are things like your heart, blood, veins, arteries. Anything blood related or heart related is part of your circulatory system, and it helps your arteries carry oxygenated blood away from the heart. So you can remember arteries away, and veins carry unoxygenated blood to the heart. And then capillaries are tiny blood vessels that connect those arteries and veins together. And that's where the exchange of gases from your lungs actually takes place. Next, we have your digestive system. This system takes your food and breaks it down into stuff that is actually usable. There are not tiny pieces of cheeseburgers flowing throughout your body. Your digestive system takes those and breaks them down to the nutrients, what little nutrients they are, in a cheeseburger. So the main parts of the digestive system, anything you're using to get food into your body is actually part of the digestive system. Your mouth is a part of the digestive system. So are things like your stomach, your liver, your pancreas, your small intestines, your large intestines, and where everything comes out at your rectum. So the pancreas is something that you may not have heard of before, but that is actually what helps to process the sugars in our body. So if you're diabetic, your pancreas doesn't work appropriately. Just thought I'd give you a little information on that one, since it's something you're not quite as familiar with. And like we've already said, the digestive system provides nutrients to your cells. Okay, and so that's the systems that we're going to look at this week. Now, before you finish up, what I need you to do, you're done taking notes, but I do need you to summarize what we've talked about in the summary section of your Cornell notes. Remember, we draw a line across the bottom underneath everything at the very end of our notes, and you need to write 4 or more sentences about what you learned today. After you've done that, take a picture of your notes and submit it on Classroom. I know that's a little more difficult with a Chromebook, but if you'd like to do that with a phone or something like that, as long as you get that done before they're due, you'll be in good shape. Now, after you have taken a picture of your notes, I need you to ask me a question about something that was in our notes. That can be anything that you didn't understand, anything that you weren't quite clear on, but it needs to be something that's obvious, makes it obvious that you actually watched this video. So don't just say, hey, what does the brain do? No, it needs to be something so that I know that you actually watched this video. All right, thanks, guys. If you have any questions or anything else you need to know, as always, you can shoot me an email or just come talk to me at school. All right, bye.